Peace, fam. What's going on? It's your boy Pop. That's right, and welcome to the Clarity Lounge. In the Clarity Lounge, we believe in just getting clear on our content, clear on our target audience, clear on what kind of content that we want to create to attract our target audience, to turn them into followers, to turn them into even customers as after we have nourished or nurtured a relationship with them. So today, what I'm going to be talking about is first and foremost, how do we even lock down our target audience? How do we know who we're talking to? Because here's the thing. What I realized for me personally, and I ran into this problem for a very long time, when I was first kind of creating and trying to figure out my way in these social media streets, everybody's like, yo, you got to niche down, you got to niche down, you got to niche down. I was like, yo, what you mean you got to niche down? I don't want to niche down. What you mean? Like, my message, I believe that every and anybody can be inspired and motivated and moved and transformed by my message until I got a coach. Shout out to my mentor, my coach, Marcus Y. Rozier. He said to me, man, look, if you're talking to everybody, you're talking to nobody. I'm going to say that again. If you're talking to everybody, you're talking to nobody. And that was a complete game changer for me. And that absolutely blew my mind, because what he helped me to understand was this. There are people who need to hear my message, the way that I deliver it, the way that I communicate it. They need to hear my information, my expertise, my experience, right? And so I'm able to deliver to those people like no one else can. And guess what? You're able to deliver to a certain group of people in a way that maybe I can't. I might not be able to reach the same people that you reach. You may not be able to reach the same people that I reach, and that's okay. Your message and the way that you deliver and communicate it is tailor-made for a particular audience that will gravitate and resonate with your message. So what he helped me to realize is that when I'm talking to everybody, I'm doing those who really need my message a disservice. So that's actually kind of selfish of me to cast such a wide net, just hoping that I get somebody, as opposed to refocusing and making sure that I'm speaking directly to the people who really need it. Think about it. If I have food, right? And I'm trying to force my food upon people who are already full, as opposed to giving my food to people who are actually hungry, who can actually need it, who will actually be appreciative of what it is that I'm sharing with them. So listen, don't be afraid to to get narrowed down, as opposed to casting such a wide net. Don't be afraid to target one particular audience, or even, guess what, one person, really, one avatar, one person that you think that you will be able to help transform. Because here's the thing, as content creators, as business owners, right, it's not just about money. And creating content is just not for likes and shares and whatever have you. And all that stuff is great. But at the end of the day, we're really a solution to somebody's problem. We should really be first and foremost seeing what problem we solve, and begin to make content, begin to make products, and develop services surrounded around the problem that we can best serve, because that's going to be what people actually need to get the transformation that they want. We have to understand as well that we, as a business, we as content creators, we're the bridge, right? We are a bridge from where someone is to where they want to be. And we have the knowledge, we have the expertise, we have the information, we have the experience that are going to help them get from point A to point B, or from point B to point C. Wherever that destination is, if we have already charted that territory and we've already learned something from it, and we've already not only faced the challenges but also found different solutions to help us get through those challenges, and we made it on the other side, guess what? You now have something that you could teach somebody. You now have something that someone really, really needs. You have something that is going to be life-changing and life-transformative for somebody who is where you were and is now trying to get to where you currently are, right? And so you are what your content allows you to do is become a trusted guide in that particular area that triggers in the mind of your perfect audience, hey, this person knows what I'm going through, because you know why? They're talking about things that I think about. They're asking questions in their content that I ask myself over and over and over again. So I'm identifying myself in their message. So clearly this person is the one for me. So guess what that then turns into? That then turns into a follow, and that then turns into a DM, and that turns into, oh, let me buy their freebie if they got an ebook, or if they got a course, they have a course, or if they're holding a webinar or a masterclass or whatever. I gotta tap in with this person because they're talking my language. Okay, and this is the beauty of clarity, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This right here is the secret sauce, if you will. And this is why I preach clarity so strong, and this is why the Clarity Lounge is here. Because the thing that I didn't have for a long time that just really kicked me in the behind and kept me, and really, I think, distanced me from a lot of opportunities earlier when I was kind of building my entrepreneurial muscle, if you will, is that I was just not clear. I couldn't tell you who I talk to. I couldn't tell you what I do for them, or how I help them, or what product or service to even, excuse me, I probably shouldn't do it on camera, but I didn't even know what I had to offer. So I was constantly spinning my wheels, constantly starting and stopping, constantly feeling overwhelmed, constantly running out of ideas, constantly just feeling as if I wasn't enough because I just was not clear. So here it is. And I'm not going to keep you long. We do this. I'm here dropping new videos Mondays and Wednesdays. Mondays, we go into more mindset stuff. And then Wednesday is when we actually kind of talk about content creation, clarity, things in regards to your brand and your business. So here's what I want you to do. Assignment time. Are you ready? What I want you to do after watching this video, I want you to get a pen and a piece of paper. And I literally want you to brain dump every group of people or person that you could think of that would benefit most from your expertise, your information, and your experience. Okay? I want you to write all of those people down. We're not gonna get into what we're gonna do with it just yet. I just want you to start thinking. I want you to do a brain dump, and I want you to get a pen and a pad, and or your tablet or your laptop, whatever it is that you feel most comfortable with. I want you to think about who would benefit most from your knowledge, your expertise, and your information. And sidebar. Oh, I'm not an expert, Pete. Yeah, you are. Let me ask you this. If I went to your hometown and I went to visit your hometown, would you be able to tell me where the hot spots are? Would you be able to tell me maybe recommend to me where the best place to go eat is? Would you be able to, if I got lost, would you be able to give me directions from if I told you where I am to where it is that I'm trying to go? I'm sure you would be able to do that. And guess what that means? You're an expert at something, right? So don't think that you have to be at XYZ. Don't think that you have to be all the way at Z and you have to be a master before you can start teaching somebody at A. If you're at B, guess what? You have tools and you have something to teach somebody who's at A. If you're at C, you have something you could teach somebody at A and B. You understand what I'm saying? So don't think that just because you're not at Z, and you're not this master, right? Or you don't think you're a master, and you don't have all the information, don't allow that to stop you from teaching what you already know. Because trust me, there's somebody who does not know what you know, and what you know isn't necessarily common. And if it is common, the unique selling proposition is you. Your perspective is a little different. Your delivery is a little different. The way you communicate, the way you teach, the way that you show up, your personality is different. So yeah, it might be something that you might have seen and other people talk about, but guess what? They're not talking about it the way you talk about it. So you have to identify, in this exercise, I want you to identify who could benefit most. What person, what group of people can benefit most from your knowledge, your expertise, and your information. And next Wednesday, when we come back for another episode, right? Wednesday, when we come back, we're going to take it a step further, but I want you to start right here. All right. So listen, clarity is power. Clarity is king. Clarity is key. And so this is why the Clarity Lounge exists, because I want to get you clear. I want all of us to be clear, because I believe in clarity. Once you get clear, then everything else begins to fall in place, and you'll start getting rid of the overwhelm and the burnout, right? And the question marks and the confusion. I just want you to get clear. I don't want those things to be a part of your vocabulary or your vernacular any longer. You feel me? So listen, I thank you so much for tapping in. Do me a huge favor. If you know a creator, if you know a business owner who's kind of just struggling with getting clear on their target audience, getting clear on their product or service, getting clear on what kind of content to create, just running into brick walls, and they need a safe place to be able to talk about it, to be able to get some information, right? And have a community where we can learn from each other. Tell them to tap in to the Clarity Lounge. So tell a friend and tell a friend. Do me a favor, if you're new to this channel, I appreciate you. I salute you. Thank you for the support. And do me a favor, please. I said that 3 times, but yes, please tap on that subscribe button. Also hit that bell notification, hit that like. Let me know if this was helpful to you in the comments. Also, all of my information as far as Instagram, and I'm on TikTok now as well, so you can certainly tap in with me on those other platforms if you would like. I also have a free download available for you, and that link is also in the description, so you can tap into that and take advantage of that free download even right now, so you can have a resource that you can tap into that's going to help you to begin your clarity journey. All right. I love you to absolute life. There's nothing you can do about it. I'm going to see you on Monday. Have a great weekend. Peace.